Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing our lip products inventory for 12 days of inventory by Kate's Collection. So we're going to start with lip glosses, oils, those things, and then go on to lip liners, and then finally lipsticks. And we will be swatching everything. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. First off, for lip glosses, we have the Essence Juicy Balm in Pink Lemonade, which has been used 32 times so far this year. And this is to finish for next year, so we'll see how we go on that. And then we have the Essence Juicy Balm in Sweet Peach, which has been used 21 times. Again, it's just a gloss, so there's not much color to it at all. Next we have the e.l.f. Retro Paradise gloss. And this has been used 12 times for the year. ColourPop Luxe Gloss, which is probably going to get into a project to finish. The first Essence is in a project, is in Throwback 30. This one's not in a project yet, but it'll probably end up in a project to finish. Okay, that ended up a lot more pink than it actually is because of a previous lipstick getting mixed in, but there we go. That's been used 27 times. Next we have Natasha Denona Lip Euphoria. It's in the shade Duochrome Coral. This has been used 36 times. And is a plumping gloss with a slight sting. Next we have, it's been on side, so it's the Fenty Oil in Cherry, the original. This has been used 33 times. You can see where it actually is marked on that side. It's been used 33 times. The Dior Lip Oil. Which is also in Throwback 30 to finish next year. Has been used 44 times. Next, for some colored glosses, we have Queen Blood Moon, which is a red base with holographic sparkles. Although I can never seem to get the holographics to show up. Can some of the other ones, I just can't in the Blood Moon. Black Widow, which is black. Queen's Black Widow, which is black with holographic sparkles. You can see the difference in how the sparkles show up in that one versus that one. And then finally, the Queen Love Spell, which is a purple with holographic. Then we have Lunar Beauty Coven, which I just finished. Yesterday. So that one isn't empty, so we're not going to do that. We can't swatch it. That was finished in 32 uses this year, 34 uses last year. That'll be my empties for the month. But we do have Lunar Beauty Bitchcraft, which is this pink sparkle gloss. That's been used 14 times. The NYX Creme Brulee Mini. And believe it or not, supposedly this is a clear container. So as you can tell, this is nowhere close to windowing or finishing or anything. I know the actual containers are, I'm not sure about the minis. But I know this one's not even close to anything. Creme Brulee's only been used twice this year. It's surprising, it got heavy use last year, but only twice this year. The Unearthly Predator from the Devour collection. Trying to get it's a green purple duochrome, but it's not doing nothing. Okay, I can see it, but that's been used 21 times. And Havoc, which also came with the Devour collection. It's a pink sparkle. It's been used 11 times. And then finally with the Devour collection is the Unearthly Ruin, their lip oil. As you can see, these are the Fenty and the Dior lip oil. The Unearthly lip oil is much darker. It's much more color to it. And our last one is still in the box. And this is the Fenty in Dark Cherry that I bought while on sale because I knew I had been planning on finishing the Dior. So that's to replace the Dior once it's gone. There are all my lip glosses. And I say I have 16 glosses and oils at this moment. Okay, I had to go wash the gloss off because we're going on to lip liner. I have 11 lip liners going on. We have probably should have looked at these and done these in order first, but okay. So first off, we have, trying to get the right way, Rare Beauty lip liner in Wise. These are retractable lip liners. There's Wise. Then we have Rare Beauty in Gifted. Gifted is the top one. And finally we have Rare Beauty in Humble. Next we have the Maybelline and Divine Wine. We finish off two others of the Maybellines this year, but the Divine Wine is still hanging on. It's still pretty big. Just don't use these darker ones as often. The two that went was a pink and a nude. So this is Divine Wine, and it's okay. Once again, I keep forgetting to do the numbers. Okay, so Wise was used 17 times. Gifted was used 38 times. Humble was used 29 times. Like I said, I use the lighter lip liners a lot more often. Divine Wine was used 26 times. Next we have the Maybelline Stay Exceptional lip crayon. And that's been used once this year. Mostly because it's a very similar color to the pink of the Maybelline that got finished. So I'd been working on that one. Maybelline and lip crayon and Blow the Candle. Has been used 26 times. Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk in the original Lip Cheat in the original Pillow Talk. That's been used 40 times this year. The NARS Dolce Vita, which needs to be sharpened. This was a mini, this was never a full-size crayon. This has been used 35 times. Unearthly Bad Blood, which was in a couple of projects, has been used 35 times. This is a red. And then Unearthly Char has been used 29 times. Nice dark brown. And then brand new to the collection is the e.l.f. Plum and Get It. I got this free as a gift to purchase. And it's been used 3 times as I try to figure it out. So that's 11 lip liners. And as you can see, not a huge variety in the colors that I choose for lip liners, but they are all different shades, so they all have their purpose. Let me go wash these off and then we'll do lipsticks. And there's a lot of lipsticks. And we're back with the lipsticks. So first one we have is the ColourPop Hear Me Roar, which is in Throwback 30. This one's been used 26 times. Oh, it's too big of a swatch. A lot of lipsticks, and that's going to be too big of a swatch. Oh well. That's been used 36 times. It's in a project. The ColourPop Date Night. There's the. Has been used 21 times. And is not the greatest quality. The quality difference between these two is very stark. Although I got them at the same time. Vinyl Ink and Witty by Maybelline. This has been used 20 times. And then the Vinyl Ink and Koi, which is in Throwback 30. Maybelline there it is, Divine Wine, which is applied by Maybelline. Has only been used 10 times. Maybelline Lust for Blush. Has actually been used 13 times. Rimmel's Be My Baby. There it is. Matte. Stay matte and Be My Baby. There. Has been used once. Mostly because for all intents and purposes it is the exact same color as the Rimmel As If. But this one's a satin, and so it's gotten more use. So they're basically the same color, but this one's a matte and this one's a satin finish. I prefer the satin finish. So the As If has been used 13 times, and the last Rimmel is again a satin and Yuppie. You can tell how old these lipsticks are by their names. Very early 2000s. And Yuppie has been used 10 times. ColourPop Cherry on Top, which has some decent windowing. This is in their original blotted formula, which I prefer a lot more than their new blotted formula. And this one's drying out. But Cherry on Top's been used 20 times. Next we have the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in Soda Pop. Soda Pop's been used 26 times. Until this one is all, the first ColourPop's all chunky and the second one's all sheer. And they're not supposed to look like either of those. So. And there's a better swatch of the Soda Pop. They are getting old and starting to change. Okay, we have our Rare Beauties. First we have Wise, which has been used 26 times. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the Soda Pop. The Soda Pop would have been used 26 times. This is not Wise. This is Humble, and it's been used 10 times. And then we have Wise. Wise is the darker one. And Wise has been used 20 times. There you go. Then we have the Charlotte Tilbury Original Pillow Talk. Which has been used 16 times. Revlon Blushed, which has not been used at all this year. Very light pink. The Milani in Passion, which is the brown. This has been used 30 times this year. Milani Crave is this coral color. But thinking it was going to be orange, it's coral. This has been used 11 times. Just looked a lot more orange in the store. Bitten. There you are. Dark purple. Has been used 3 times. And then Voyeur is currently in my Project 10 uses. And that has been used 11 times so far this year. Which is not a surprise 10 uses because most of those uses were before it rolled into 10 uses and it has not reached its goal yet. But it's still early for that one. Next we have the e.l.f. Bullet and Cherry. So this one and this one are competing in Throwback 30 right now. I've been working on the ColourPop, but you can get uses in on that Cherry as well. That's only gotten 12 uses this year. What rolled out is the Lunar Beauty All Hallows Eve. And that one has 23 uses. Notoriously Morbid's Awful Good Girl. It's currently in a project. I don't remember which. I think it's Face the Music. Yeah. Taste the Music. And that's a purple blush. It's one of the, we're getting to the ones that don't really belong with the rest of these. That one's been used 11 times so far this year. My other Notoriously Morbid is Slade Ain't So. which was a Christmas shade they came out with 2 years ago, I think it was. It's a green metallic. And that's been used 11 times as well. Then we have Melt the Dark Room. Looks almost exactly like the color right next to it. This has been used twice this year. That's it. And we have Melt Bane, which is a black lippy. And that's been used once. And then we have the, that leaked all over just from that little bit of time. So we have the Melt in Shade, which is their liquid black. And it has been a leaky mess. I know that one had been in projects this year, which is the only reason that it has the 6 uses that it has. There we go. Unearthly's Delight has 0 uses. And the dark brown. However, their Unearthly's Dreamy has 13 uses. It's the lighter of the two. Last in that set is the Unearthly Flirt. All 3 of these had come with one of the mystery boxes. I don't remember which one. From Unearthly Cosmetics. Flirt has been used 11 times and is in a project. I'm not sure which one. Next we have Unearthly's Yummy. Which is a green lipstick. And that's been used 23 times because it was in a project. Now I have the Destroy. These 3 were the Yummy, this one, and the next one were again in the Devour, along with the 3 glosses. It came with 3 lipsticks. And Destroy was used 11 times. I believe it ended up in a project in uses. And then Chomp was used once. It's a really, really dark purple. Looks almost black. The bottom of the lips, it does have a purple sheen. Okay, and now I've covered these up so they'll be a little harder to find. We have the 3 Lethal lipsticks. So first up we have, I'll move them over here. We have My, which has 0 uses. Next we have Azula, which has 2 uses. It's more of a coral. And then we have Ty Lee, which had been in Deca Panning, so it has 9 uses. So those are the 3 lethal reds. So that is all 35. I'm counting those 3. Those are all 35 of my lipsticks. I did get 1 finished during the summer. As you can see, I have a type. And then I have the ones that have come in projects that just throw everything off. So that's it. That's all of my lip products. Thank you for sticking through if you've watched to the end. I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow we will be finally getting into the eyeshadows. We're going to be taking it slowly the way that Kate's collection has laid out. So we'll do non-magnetic single shadows first, and then we'll do the magnetic singles, and then all the palettes. And depending on how it goes, because I think I'm going to delay the palettes because that's supposed to be Christmas Eve, I might split the palettes into 2 different videos. We'll see how it goes. It just depends on how time ends up going with Christmas just around the corner. So I hope you come back for those, and we'll see you then when you do. Bye.